Hey everyone! So today was day one of my final week of the 21 Day Fix. And this week I think is going to be the hardest yet because we go to two-a-days. So today, and that's an option. Like you don't have to do the double workouts of the last week, but we opted to do the double workouts. So today we started with total body cardio, followed right with Pilates. You don't have to do them back to back like that, but because of the small space we have, and a 2-year-old and a dog, and then two of us trying to work out in the living room, it's just easier to get up at the butt crack of dawn, which it's so dark outside. I feel like if the sun is not up, I should not be up. That should just be a rule. But it's been worth it because I got up, we got it done. Right after that, Kennedy woke up and I was done for the day. I could spend time with my girls. I could, just go shopping with them. We're just cuddle and watch Christmas movies. And so it felt good. Now, before it felt good, I'm going to be really honest with you guys. This morning, before we got my workout in, I weighed myself, did my measurements, and took my pictures just to see my progress from week 1 to week 2, from week 2 to week 3. And I got really ticked off because my measurements weren't where I felt they should be. And they weren't the loss that I wanted. Week 1, if you watch The Biggest Loser, they say the dreaded week 2 curse, right? Week 1, I lost 8.5 inches all around. And I felt like, crap, yeah, like that's huge for me. And it's great, right? But then I got so focused on that number. And I say this all the time to everyone else. Don't focus on the numbers. Focus on your feelings. Focus on how your clothes are fitting. But then I find myself really having a hard time taking my own advice and giving myself grace or patience and trusting the process, right? So, this really, from week 2 to week 3, last week I lost 2.5 inches all around and I lost 4 pounds. That's huge. It really is huge. But for me, I get so focused on big numbers and I just got pissed off, to be honest with you. And then I really started thinking all day today, why the crap do I feel like how I look on the outside, how my body looks when I'm looking in the mirror, when whatever's under my clothes, that defines me, that it defines who I am as a person. I just don't understand why I let myself be controlled by that. I've struggled with eating disorders since I was in 8th grade. And for me, I just get obsessed. And it can be a really dangerous situation when I let myself focus so much on that part of it. And like I said just the other day, instead of focusing on what I'm gaining control back of myself. And I'm not going to let eating disorders and insecurity control my life anymore. But that isn't something I can say with such conviction, but it's a struggle every minute of every day, or not every day, but there's some days where I live hour to hour. It's a mental game. Some days I'm great. Some days I feel wonderful. But I want you guys, if you guys have those same struggles, and I'm saying this because I wanted to be able to get there myself too, is that we have to believe that we are incredible people because of our words, because of our actions, by being inspirations to other people, by being uplifting to others, by just living, it's so hard to put it into words for me, living from our heart. And I feel like who I am when I'm in a crappy situation, and am I positive or am I negative? Or when I see someone that needs help, do I brush them off or do I help? Or just things like that. I feel like those are the things that should define me. My character should define me, not my stretch marks, not the number on the stupid scale, not my pant size, not my measurements. Even if my measurements are going down, that shouldn't define me. When I get to my goal weight, that should not define me. Who I am and my character and my soul and the center of who I am, that defines me. And man, if I could take one lesson away from this 3 weeks, that would be it. That would be it. And yes, feeling comfortable in my skin is going to give me confidence. I'm going to gain confidence from that instead of looking in the mirror and hating what I see. Okay? But we got to be real too at the same time. Some days are going to be crappy, but I don't want that to be something that sets everything back and where we revert to our old destructive habits, because then everything was worth it. It was worth nothing. It was worth waste of our time to even invest in getting a program or invest in coaching or invest in nutrition. Then what was the point? And so that's why I am so grateful for my accountability partners. That's why I'm so grateful for, focus groups and challenge groups, because that's where you can just kind of strip everything down and say, today was a crappy day. Today was a crappy day. And you can share yourself and someone can say, you know what? I had a crappy day too. And here's how I got through it. Or you know what? Keep going, keep pushing. Remember your goals. Remember what you want in the end. And that's why I surround myself with people who are going to push me and push me and push me and push me. That is what I want to accomplish at the end of this 21 days. Yes, this program is incredible. Yes, nutrition is incredible. Yes, it's going to feel freaking awesome to put on the jeans that I wore on my honeymoon. That's my goal number one, is to get into those jeans. By the end of the day, I'd also love to be able to stand in the mirror, look at myself, and know that the inside of me is finally being reflected on the outside. That I'm letting myself on the inside shine through, and I'm not letting this be what defines who I am. So I'm sorry tonight's video was so long, but today I think was a big slap in the face. And I just hope if you guys are going through the same thing, that you know that you're not alone and that I am there too. And I want you to know that I believe with all my heart that I'm going to get through this, and that I am going to be able to be defined by my character and not by my skin. And I want you guys to know too that if I can do all this, and it's so cliche, that if I can do this, you guys can do it too. There's no reason why we can't. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.